Well, good morning, everybody. It's Curt this morning without the other guy. And just wanted to do a little check in this morning. I'm doing my normal routine, drinking some coffee and talking with my dog, Butch, and the news. And I'm just not shocked, but it just amazes me each time I turn on the news, the bias on either side. This morning, I happened to be watching MSNBC, and they, first of all, let me say something. I'm not a Donald Trump supporter. If you follow my uh, my posts and uh, broadcasts and things, I'm not a supporter. I am not a fan of big government, and I believe that Donald Trump is growing the size of government, just as our previous presidents have since probably Woodrow Wilson. However, I do think that fairness is important. And they are going crazy with his statement about calling the European Union a foe. And they're exaggerating what he said, uh, lying about what he said. And I heard on MSNBC this morning that they were our number one foe. He never said that, as far as what I've heard so far, anyway. The clip they keep quoting, he didn't say it in that clip. And I think that's one reason that his support continues to rise, and the news media doesn't get it. They helped create Donald Trump. He's used them. He's very savvy. He's sly. He's cunning. He's intelligent. I'm not sure that he's a stable genius, but anyway. And I think that the ridiculousness of their attacks sometimes is crazy. Let me say number two, Russia did interfere with our elections. I'm not saying they elected Donald Trump. I'm not even saying that they necessarily tried to, um, but they did interfere. It's a fact, and we need to do something about that. I think one of the issues we need to face, though, is that the United States interferes in other people's elections. It's interesting. I heard this morning, um, you know, condemning Russia for invading Crimea. Okay, I get that. Um, but I last time I checked, we've invaded countries without their permission. Uh, you know, propping up dictators. Huh. Last I checked, we've propped up dictators. So it's sort of like the pot calling the kettle black. And I think we need to establish some morality and some consistency before we start criticizing others. So uh, let me be very clear. I'm not saying that Russia is an ally, or should they be. China is not an ally, nor should it be. The European Union is an ally, but in some respects, they are also a foe. He was very clear on that, by the way. He talked about as a trade foe. And let's be honest, they want to make more money just like we do. Um, Personally, I believe trade can be a win win. I don't think Donald Trump believes that. I'm not sure the European Union believes that. So, anyway, sum it up. The news media is crazy. The liberals are crazy. Of course, if you turn over to Fox News, they're just as crazy on the other side. Um, the uh, uh, Not a supporter of Donald Trump in any way, shape, or form, but I think I understand better his support and why he is supported. And finally, um, we did get Russia did mess with our elections, and we need to do something about that. Well, hey, this Thursday night, Curt will be with the other guy. Um, Thursday night, 8:30 p.m. With an agnostic, someone I've known for many, many years, knows the Bible very well, has studied the Bible, is an admirer of Jesus and his teachings as a philosopher. And we discuss Matthew 5. I'm sure we'll discuss the Russia situation. And Going to introduce, I think I'm getting ready to introduce a new segment in our life lesson. Instead of just calling it a life lesson, thinking about coming up with a segment called Everything I Learned About Life, I Learned from Classic Rock Music. And so maybe I'll have a life lesson based on one of my favorite classic rock music songs. I hope to have you on the broadcast this Thursday night. If you would, share the video. We need to get the word out, get folks liking and following our page so we can increase our viewership, especially if you think it's worthwhile. I hope you're having a great day. If you have questions or comments, post them on the video. We'll talk about them. I hope you have a good week, and take care. Bye-bye now.